MP, how's it going? Take a look at this. The latest and greatest challenge from the team at Gatorade. If you're planning on working out in the training facility today, it'll be well worth your while.
MP, been looking for you. You got a sec?
Great job on the dub.
Hey, MP! You know, I saw you had a hole in your schedule, so I thought you might be able to help me out with something. Got a minute?
Hey, MP, do you have a few extra minutes? I have something I could really use your help on.
MP. Hey, MP.
Hey, MP, can I get a favor? My insurance won't cover this.
Are you sure there isn't? I don't know. Some place just train around with all the stuff.
You trained me 7 years ago. Come on, dude.
I don't have anything interesting to say.
I'm surprised. Yeah, people are very comfortable in waiting. Yeah. That's just making me think. Maybe we should stop talking.
Fine. I'll talk to you.
Maybe.
MP, I want to chat with you for a minute.
What's up, Coach?
I've just been reading in the press how we're facing a guy tonight that many people are saying is deserving of some hardware at the end of the season. Even more deserving than you.
Coach. You know I don't pay that kind of talk no mind.
Well, I kind of wish you would. We need you to take this game personally.
Okay.
All right? I want you to shut him down. Leave no doubt who the top dog is in any award race.
I can do that.
I know you can. Now go show everybody else.
And off-court activities. As always.
Those are the players we want to acquire, develop. One area where I'd like some mentorship at this point.
You want the best newcomers under the tree of learning?
I'd like buy-in from the standpoint of reciprocity. Well, if we can get the younger guys to run the team like our starter, the roster becomes more cohesive with any player. They're making the system tighter for everyone.
Okay, I'll have a chat and get him on board. An invitation for leadership? Yeah, I just got back.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Now here's James.
Who's watching here?
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Lewis down low, working on Smith, and that one is good.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Burke with it. He's covered by Westbrook. Lewis grabs the board.
And we're getting to that time of year, a lot of all-star debate. Some buzz around MP maybe getting a spot on the squad.
Well, I know a lot of people out there lobbying for him, Greg. His numbers speak for themselves. It'd be too bad to see him get passed over. Now, here's Green, following the miss by Anthony Davis. And the rejection by MP. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. James finds Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
Ray, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin, you are putting... of Jalen Green. Very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin, and that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with. And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now, here's Green. Last game we saw him score 14. Here's Şengün. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Martin against LeBron. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. James has got 5 now.
The defense has to shut LeBron down at the perimeter. He'll sink that shot all night.
Green taking his time here. And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Over in the corner, Beverly. Misses the 3.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Green from deep. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. 7 points in the game.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Arguably the most athletic.
And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. Outside Gordon. The pass to Christopher. Here's Garuba.
Gordon.
Here's Christopher. Last game we saw him score 14. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fernando can't get it to go. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
They played terrific defensively.
this, MP.
Destroy them, MP. You're carrying the game.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Clippers.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Taking a look at the Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Out on the perimeter, Green and Gordon. And it's Burke in at the point guard position. And the dunk by MP.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
In the mid-90s, you were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And the Lakers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Martin's checked in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
A moment now to hear from our side.
MP in the last matchup against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He finished with 20 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And so he hits both. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a lot. You really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Now here's Green. He's got 7. Smith with a screen on Beverly. Green finds Smith. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Smith's got his first basket of the night. Lakers leading by 4. Westbrook with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Beverly the pass to Davis. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
Here's Şengün. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Westbrook passes to Davis. Lewis, left side. To the left wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Check out Russell utilizing his range and making the most of that look.
Burke kicks to Green. Screen by Smith. The drive by Green. And Davis sends it back. Here's Şengün. A three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. Lewis down low. Guarded by Green. Beverly dishes to Lewis. Brown the pass to Lewis. Lays it up off the glass. Lewis has got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, the number.
And James subbed in for Brown. Here's Christopher. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Houston. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. Beverly gets a screen from Lewis. And Beverly kicks to Lewis. 3 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lewis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. Here's Christopher. Pass to Martin. Over in the corner, Matthews. Here's Christopher. He's covered by Westbrook. Fernando. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. For Houston. That one misses.
Expectations for the Lakers are always high, and it's led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
And really the defense.
And so Walker nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Now here's Gordon. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Floats it up for MP. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Dennis Schroeder commands so much attention in the pick and rolls. He creates space for his teammates.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Gordon. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year. And folks, you know Kenny was a dunk contest participant, which means he's the highest rated dunker at this very table we're sitting at.
Stop it, Ernie. The people know the truth. He didn't even win.
Yo, listen, the numbers don't lie. Or the bank account. Look at it now. Look at it. I pulled down some tens, brother.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Lakers.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement. Guys are getting in the right spots and spacing on the floor.
Just an incredible first half display. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
LeBron James is out there with MP. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Davis at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. Westbrook dishes to LeBron. Inside. And MP throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Rockets trail by 13. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Puts it up from 12. Rockets with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Smith kicks to Burke. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Pass to Beverly. Back to Lewis. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Smith outside. Şengün passes to Green. Smith sets the pick for Green. Out to Smith. Takes a 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands.
Career, but still.
Go get him, MP. Your time.
You're number 1, MP! Number 1!
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. With the shot. No problem on the jumper in close. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not one to back down inside. Schroeder likes to get right into the teeth of the defense.
And it's Gordon missing. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Gordon, and it's Matthews in at the shooting guard position. And Walker kicks to Beverly. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. Back to Beverly. Passes to Lewis. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bryant for 3. The shot, no good. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Christopher. The 10-footer. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Walker. Drives to the hoop. And he recovers it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Christopher. From downtown, Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Beverly. Outside Bryant. 3-pointer. Matthews with the rebound. Kicks to Gordon. To the inside. A nice shot by Garuba.
And how about the grit and determination?
Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. James comes in for Lonnie Walker. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's James. Now the pass to Lewis. Back to James. To the middle. It's stolen by Smith. 3-on-3. Pass to Şengün. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time.
Yeah, you got that one right, ref. Nice job.
Los Angeles leading by 6. To the paint, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Down low, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
And here is LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game, totally throwing off the defender with that move.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Green. And he gets at the line for one more.
No fear in the eyes of Green, willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Here's James. Pass to Beverly. Here's Lewis, covered by Smith. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. And that's 17 points for MP. Green against Beverly. Launches it. The Lakers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's James. Drops in the layup for 2. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Attacking the heart of the defense LeBron doing his work inside the paint.
Smith with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Burke. And James pulls it down.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lewis. That one, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Now here's Burke. D right on him. Passes it to Şengün. Burke looking over the floor. Chalk up two there.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And he commits the intentional foul. A chance here to possibly put it.
Durability and endurance of LeBron at this point in his career is astonishing.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Green, the pass to Burke. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Los Angeles. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. James with it. To the paint. Here's Lewis. Off target at the rim. And so the Lakers take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Those are the players we want to acquire.
Maybe you got.
Okay, it's that time again. Who's up first? Hey, my man Johnny Luck. What you got for me today?
Congratulations on being named a starter in the All-Star game.
Thanks, John. Thank you.
Now, were there any NBA All-Stars you especially looked up to growing up?
Definitely Dwayne Wade. I mean, I loved this game. How quick and explosive he was. But I was also a huge fan of Zach Randolph. I mean, completely the opposite type of player. You know, he got it done with strength and skill and not a lot of hops, but those two are my guys.
So you've already accomplished some major goals this early in your career. But what's next for you? What else can you do to elevate your game?
What's next? What's next is definitely team success, Sean. I mean, individual accolades don't mean a whole lot without advancing to the playoffs to back it up. The only MVP I'm really interested in is Finals MVP. If you look back in history, those awards traditionally go to the guys who we consider the GOATs. So I'm trying to snag a couple of those before I get out of here.
Now, Finals MVP is a huge goal, of course, but any thought to how much you've accomplished already?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely cool to have hit the ground running, but I can't get caught up in the hype. So much has happened in the past year. You know, I've gone from highs to lows to back on top again. You know, you can't listen to the Greek chorus, though. You know, you're never as bad as they think, and you're never as good as they think either.
Wise words, wise words. Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, man. All done? All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah, MP.
I'd also like to get our shooters some practice going over the top of the out. Yeah. Good, MP?
Give me a couple offers.
Hang time.
Okay, tell me, which
What up, coach?
MP, we got one heck of a matchup tonight.
Man, I know. And I can't wait to get out there and go toe-to-toe with him, too.
Well, I've been working on the whiteboard for the last couple hours, trying to figure out how to slow him down.
All right. Let me see what you got here.
Pretty much you just need to outplay him. I need you to set the tone for the whole team. They're going to be taking their cues from you, and I'm really counting on you to get the upper hand in all aspects of the game.
Well, you know that won't be easy, man. You're talking about one of the best players in this league.
Better than you?
No, not at all.
That's what I want to hear.
Mention the 11 assists. You rarely see that happening in big college scoring games.
Wednesday car is 7 years ago.
And this is why we call it showtime. We love you, Lakers!
Here we go.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. Do you feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that can happen. And
NBA together.
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and
I tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Lewis a screen on Murray. Shot from 12. Lewis misses. Now, here's Monk. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Over in the corner, Barnes hits it from three-point range.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Lewis dishes to James. Schroeder outside. Lewis sets the pick for Schroeder. 5 to shoot. And MP throws it down.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. He told me they have to lean on their postgame tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Decision-making of Barnes is really solid. Knows he has the green light to fire as soon as he catches the pass, and that's what he does.
Here's LeBron. Last game we saw him score 13. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. From the stripe, it doesn't go for him. And the Kings going the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Beverly with the ball. Sabonis defending. Here's Lewis. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them. The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
So the Kings call timeout, their first.
If you drive it and ain't there, then reset. Block out that noise, MP. Let's go get this guy.
Davis is checked in for James. Toscano Anderson comes in for Lonnie Walker. Brown is checked in for Patrick Beverly. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Brooks kicks to Mitchell. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Brown.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Madu passes to Davis. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Lakers trail. Pass to Davis. Can't tie it up as that one misses. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Outside, Davis from the arc. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Westbrook. Pass to Brown, and Lewis has it in the corner. Now Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jump shot. It's a tie ball game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. It's all tied here in Los Angeles.
Concentrate, MP. He looks really solid, coach.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
MP is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Walker in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets was outstanding. He finished with 17 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. That game had his name all over it. And Kevin, I'm sure he wants to write his name again over this one.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Sabonis kicks to Barnes. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis setting the pick for Walker. Trying to get open is Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and
I think you have.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
And 1993 was Kenny's only invite to the three. And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Lakers. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. On the court right now for the Kings, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Monk is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Fox deciding where to go with it. Murray against LeBron. Murray kicks to Monk. Fires for three. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Monk kicks to Sabonis. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Inside, and finished off by LeBron.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees a teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Here's Fox. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made. And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Beverly dishes to James. The pass to Schroeder. There's the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, DA.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fox goes in, shoots over Schroeder, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession.
Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for James. Brown comes in for Patrick Beverly. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Sacramento, Medu, he's checked in for Murray. Davis comes in for Monk. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Nobody near Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here's the Lakers. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Walker. And here is Lewis. Back to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Davis has got 6.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
1:03 left in the third quarter. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Sabonis. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Los Angeles.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Lewis gets the bucket.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Mitchell against Westbrook. Sabonis. Rebound the Lakers. Lewis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
the shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Westbrook. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Here's Sabonis. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a 22.
You're doing a great job with them, Pete. You look awesome.
Into the fourth. Well, checked in for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverley comes in for Russell Westbrook. And the Kings also making a change. Brooks checked in. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's LeBron James. And there's Bryant. And it's Lewis in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. Kicks to Beverley. Shoots a 3. And Davis pulls it down.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Pass to Beverley. Schroeder against Fox. And GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
One Toscano Anderson's checked in for Thomas Bryant.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Lewis passes to Toscano Anderson. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. And the dunk by MP.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Kings have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Here's Fox. Sacramento again missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Beverley kicks to Lewis. Toscano Anderson, the pass to Lewis. And stolen by Murray.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated, 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance. For Dennis Schroeder. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Natu comes in for Murray. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Monk. And Brooks subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a three. The Lakers with the rebound. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. The shot and game clock separated by 4. LeBron with it. Holmes covering. Westbrook against Mitchell. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Here's a one. So if I'm going to Denver for the first time, when should I go? This year, but. Great, but. My guys aren't going to call. Let's bring him in and see what he's about. Okay. I'll call you in a second.